record, there's a mistake on the stat sheet, innocent mistake. Trent Perry did not have a timeout, and we only had 3 timeouts.
Oh, okay.
Ball went out of bounds, cost like a couple minutes left.
Okay.
But they gave us the ball, so we only had 3. So our goal for the game was 3 or less.
That's a pretty.
That was a joke.
I was getting ready to say that was a pretty lofty goal if that was true. But you know, last 2 games to combine 5 turnovers. I mean, that might be a record.
Yeah. We only had 1, and Tyler should have shot it late in the shot clock. He tried to get closer because, you know, he didn't have any legs to shoot. But look, you go 24-0 points off turnovers. You know, coaching staff got the job done. I was not in practice yesterday, nor was Sky, Tyler, Will, or a guy. So if it looked like a die and Tyler was struggling getting up and down, they were. Sky Clark's a stud, man. Because I know I haven't eaten since Wednesday night. I had a popsicle this morning with an IV. I don't know how the hell he did. He's 6 for 7, 24 minutes. He's just, I mean, he's just, some guys are just built better than others. He's obviously a much better athlete than his coach. Now, I know I'm old, but I don't know how he did it.
To have that kind of performance, given what was going on with the team, how impressive?
Yeah. Well, look, obviously, you know, Penn State's dealing with some injuries. Their starting center out, number 5 out for them as well. But you know, concerned with emotional letdown after a big win over, you know, Michigan State comes in ranked 7th in the country. Obviously, emotional win, closer than it should have been because our offense. But emotional win, Paulie was charged. So concerned with the letdown, but I think that, you know, maybe what happened to the team focused some other guys, you know. Me going down yesterday and, you know, we were sending guys home Thursday. As we were getting ready for practice, it was like who drops next. We had to invoke COVID rules. Shooting at your own basket, sanitize the practice facility, everybody's food, and out the door. So I think Michigan State had 2 guys out today. Fears and Booker didn't play for them. So
Was it like the norovirus, or you know what it was?
that's what we think it is. Is that how you say it? N-O-R-O, norovirus. I mean, that's what we think.
And what did you think of Kobe's all-around performance tonight?
Tremendous. You know, 13 rebounds. I was happy to see him get it going offensively a little bit. 6 assists. You know, this is who he is. You know, I think we had obviously a tough stretch of games early January. December beat us up, and Eric broke his nose, and Will had surgery. So sometimes, you know, everybody has a tough patch in the schedule. We've, you know, so far we've had a pretty good year. Kobe's just, he's a big part of that because he gave us a senior leader that is a winner, meaning he's a winning player. So he can help your team win with the pass, obviously with the rebound, obviously with defense, and then he can score as well. So, you know, he does all 4 things. So you look down, the guy's got 4 steals, 6 assists, 15 points, and 13 rebounds, and 1 block shot. Just throw it in. He's been doing it all year for us. He just does a lot of things that don't show up in the stat sheet. And there's a lot of NBA people that are friends of mine that know it. And he's going to get his chance. He's going to get his chance at the next level because, you know, people like to win. He was awesome today.
So Trent got that 3 at the end.
It was nice to see him get a look, get knocked one down, get his confidence going.
Is that a thing with him, just getting the confidence?
Yeah, I think so. You know, his minutes have been spotty. It's been hard for him, but his, you know, and been in bed a lot the last couple of days. So in watching the Michigan State game, I thought it was his best defensive game by far. So it's been off the ball. You know, he's such an intelligent player that I think as he gets older, I still think the sky's the limit for him as a player. Because he can shoot it. You know, I think I'm still trying to get him out of some habits that he's got, holding on to the ball too much at times when he's being pressured. These kids don't give it up versus the blitz because they spend all their time with trainers and there's nobody to give it up to. You just dribble around cones, make all your moves. So they don't play enough ball. You know, I didn't have a trainer. You know, I played with a bunch of older guys that if I didn't give it up, they're gonna slap me in the head. That's how I grew up playing. So it's just a different time. But he's got world of potential. So just trying to it was nice to get him to knock one down. So if you like say areas our team can improve, Trent Perry playing well consistently makes us way better. And I still think that can happen.
And then you kind of were mentioning about Laz, you guys have had a good plus minus with him on the court, even though he didn't have amazing stats. Like, what did you see from him?
He didn't
today?
make shots today, but Lazar's a winner. He had a great pass in the first half as we were pulling away on a high-low feed to William Kyle for a dunk. Most dunks are preceded by a great pass, most of the time. The dives on the break was Kobe. Will's in the first half was Lazar.
How does getting ready to go on the road complicate? Do you feel like the illness thing is peaked and you're on the other side of it, or is it still a concern going forward and getting ready to go on the road here? It's going to be.
You hope. Tough to say. You know, I heard the women's team had somebody out. I heard football had like 30 guys deal with it last couple of weeks. You know, they got 100 guys in that building. So. Tough to say. You know, a few of my assistant coaches could stand to lose a few pounds. So I don't need it. I don't need it.
The turnovers, keeping that going on the road, how important is that going to be on this trip?
Huge, yeah, huge. You get to go play two games that are usually sold out. Illinois and Indiana, right? Those kind of environments. Illinois being the first one, I believe, is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
You got obviously an extremely explosive offensive team, and they get it going from three. So the last thing you need to do is throw gas on the fire. You know, I'm a big believer, as you can see today, 21-4 assistant turnovers. It takes me a while to get us where I need to get us to. I just don't think you can win on the road in conference play and turn the ball, if you do turn it. And that's a long career of case study. It's like not my opinion, I've watched it. You know, I've had 10 years. You can take care of the ball on the road, you give yourself a chance to win. Make the other team play some defense. Get your confidence going that way. Maybe get to the foul line. You give yourself a chance. So it'll be huge.
I was also thinking about the turnovers. Penn State had a season high amount of turnovers today.
Oh, Penn State did?
I think they did.
No.
Their previous high was 17. Anyways, what do you think is just kind of led your team to this point? Like, do they kind of instinctually create those turnovers at this point, or?
Well, you know, we put a lot of stock in our deflections, trying to get our hands on the ball. We practice it. We talk about it. We show film on it. We believe that if you move the deflection board, you'll move the scoreboard in your favor. Early on, we were down 3. We only had 3 deflections. Over the next 10 minutes, we got a whole bunch, and we went from down 3 to up 7. I think we got 10 deflections before they called a timeout. So we work on it. We try to recruit guys that are aggressive, got quickness and athleticism. Try to coach it as best we can. All right, guys.